Welcome! In this video, I would like to make you acquainted with the concept developed by Peter Ulrich, a Swiss economist, integrative ethics. For him, business ethics is an attempt to patch a hole that remained in economics after its separation from ethical problems. Ulrich differentiates between two rationalities, ethical and economic, that represent two approaches to solving economic problems. He says that there are also two separate ways of approaching economic problems. Economic rationality is based on concepts of Homo economicus, and in the neoclassical approach at least, guides economic choices. On the other hand, ethical reasoning is the kind of reasoning that most philosophers apply in their discourses. However, it is also the way we think when it comes to general questions, and so it often takes place in social and political discussions. How can we combine these sometimes contradictory ways of thinking? Ulrich suggests introducing the socio-economic rationality that can help us to view all economic problems as only one part of larger socio-economic problems. As you learned from previous videos, the economic system is only one part of the larger social. So, to understand the process and decisions which are taken in it, we have to consult the larger social environment, together with its values and norms. This idea of embeddedness of the economic system that translates into the criterion of taking decisions a rationality may be called Lebensdienlichkeit in German. This concept expresses the idea that life, Leben, and what is serving, dienen, life, is more important than simply a logic of a market. Sometimes a market can serve it and sometimes not. The market has to respond to the ethical principles of good life and fair living together. The idea of good life includes questions of meaning about the future worth striving for, the use of productivity advances, or about the values that are to be created in society. The idea of just living together includes questions of legitimacy about the distribution of values, benefits and costs generated by economic rationalization, and about the creation of a just and justice-promoting economic order. Economics has to fulfill two tasks. The first task is to eliminate the scarcity of goods and resources. Here we usually apply a rationalization and economic rationality. The second is to cope with many social problems like inequality of income distribution and other social problems, which we cannot solve with economic rationality. We need here a Lebensdienlichkeit. The approach of Ulrich is critical about the mainstream that focuses only on economic rationality, leaving behind non-economic problems or trying to solve them with economic rationality. An example would be Gary Becker, who explains even family planning as an investment of parents in future income security. Summarizing, integrative ethics is called integrative because it integrates two ways of reasoning, economic rationality and ethical reason. Applying both of these results in socio-economic rationality means that for us, much more important than logic of the market is Lebensdienlichkeit, which is useful for life.